Hello everyone, we are still in the studio of Atanas Valkov, Polish Bulgarian composer. Atanas, it's a pleasure to be here with you and thank you for the invitation.
Me too, I'm very happy. Hello everyone. Hey.
Atanas, you are a pianist, music composer and music producer. So you combine lots of things in one person, and as we see in your studio, you at least seem to know a lot about music. If you could tell us and explain to us what's the difference between film music and classical composition?
What in my opinion is I think it's more difficult to compose for film than compose like independent music that you can listen and where it's more rich in tonality or harmony or instrumentation, orchestration. I always saying that it's my goal always to achieve that, to combine these two words and to have music that could, exist independently without the film.
Very often we forget how important music is in the movie, and it's easy to remind about it when you just turn off sound and you try to watch a film without the music, and it's ridiculous. You lack of something. You lack mostly of emotions, of course, because music gives you all of the emotions. So you need to somehow be able to pass the emotions which are in the film and the characters through the music.
That's true. I always, when I receive early materials like rough cut edits from the projects, for TV series or films, I often get some very blank page. I start all the projects from the blank page.
It seems that your cooperation with director Jan Matuszynski, and especially his movie Last Family, which was about Bagiński family. And there are two elements, and you wrote music to it. And they are two, this film itself is a beautiful artistic story. And it is also about two artists, father and a son. And the father is a painter, a famous painter, Bagiński, of very dark, violent, in a way, I would say horror paintings, which also shows you another perspective. And the son, who was working in the radio, and I would say introducing Western music to our Polish audience, which were in those times behind the Iron Curtain.
Yeah. Last Family, it was like, I can say it's a very specific project. It's not typical feature film. It's like documentary mixed with feature film, which is a kind of very, very unique style for Jan Matuszynski, director, which I was working with different projects before The Last Family. And, working with Jan Matuszynski is always like a little bit, how can I say, like specific tension, because and after these tensions and mixed emotions, because I want this, he want that, and it's like sometimes like at the end we get always something very interesting, in something new, unexpected.
And then you started composing music to Bodo series.
Yes, and it was great. Yeah, Bodo series was a little bit later. And it was like one of the first TV series in Poland produced by TVP, the Polish National Television. And it was a great opportunity.
And since, of course, the character and the actor, like Eugeniusz Bodo, was a star of the 20s, but he was not only an actor, but also a dancer, singer, in a way. So what I would like to ask you about is the fact that did you need to use the old music as well to adapt and to put in your film music?
The idea I had was to make illustrative music and compose in a way that it's not actually connected to that time, because in the series we had a lot of songs, these rearrangements, many arrangements also on this. I made some of them, but most of them I composed completely score. Like original music was my compositions. So, like in illustrative music, you illustrate the emotions, the story. So I wanted to get, you know, a little bit more in classical way also, with classical instruments like violins, violas and cellos. Also I used the accordions, and orchestration was kind of classical, but it wasn't like, you know, old songs, you know. So I'm very happy that, because we in this way we get these 2 words of classical songs from that time, and the original score that it's completely from the modern stuff. Yeah.
Atanas, what is Transoriental?
It's this project starts very spontaneous. I mean, it starts like I had an idea. I had some friend from Iran, and I invited him to Polish University of Chopin in Warsaw, in the concert hall. Let's record an improvised session called Transoriental for piano, for grand piano, and santur and Persian vocals. I invited him. He's very talented, Yahya Azimirani, and we recorded this session. Actually, we recorded the whole album, 45 minutes, and this story is very interesting because we never played together, and we know each other but never played, and we met and just started to play. It was like very improvised session, recording session, and afterwards Kaya asked me, let's make some ethnic project, you know, a little bit Jewish inspiration, because Transoriental Orchestra, which I collected great musicians, invited great musicians from Poland, from Iran also, and it's like a cultural dialogue we get with this.
It's this dialogue you get.
Because we had this Jewish inspiring from all the Europe. Kaya has a great idea and great voice to that, and we make a completely new arrangements, a little bit new music, but the name stayed the same, Transoriental, but orchestra. So I'm very happy because of that. We played some concerts. I produced this whole album. It was a great success in Poland because it wasn't commercial pop music. It was like world music, and we got like gold and platinum status record. Also, very a lot of concerts, not only in Poland. And right now, after 10 years, I went back to playing concerts. Also with film music, of course, too, but to implement this both words, like classical, not only both, like couple of words of ethno, classical, and film music.
Still a lot of talking. I would like to listen to you play. So play something for me, especially around in the COVID when you cannot get any other concert but just private ones.
Okay, like private stream for you and for Poland Daily.
And for Poland Daily.
Okay, great, okay.